Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Nickel Notes. If you've ever held a 50-cent coin in your hand, you might be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. In today's video, we're diving into the top 5 most valuable Australian 50-cent coins that collectors are paying serious cash for. From rare mint errors to limited edition commemoratives, these coins could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Make sure you watch till the end because the number 1 coin on our list could be worth over $1,000. And we've even got a bonus tip for collectors looking to spot hidden gems. Let's get into it. The 1971 Australian 50-cent coin features a dodecagonal 12-sided shape weighing approximately 15.55 grams with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters. It's made from cupronickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silver-like shine. Designed by Arnold Machin, the obverse shows the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse proudly displays the Australian coat of arms, making it a patriotic and instantly recognizable coin. In 1971, over 23.8 million of these 50-cent coins were minted by the Royal Australian Mint. Although not considered low mintage, it's still a highly sought-after year by collectors due to coin condition, historical placement, and any potential errors. The circulation issue had no proof or commemorative versions that year, which makes the original strikes all the more important to evaluate. Coin value heavily depends on grading. Circulated 1971 50-cent coins in average condition may fetch around $2 to $5 odd, while uncirculated coins or mint state specimens graded Ms. 60 and above can command $30 to $100 plus, depending on the grade and luster. Coins graded MS 65 plus are rare and can reach premium prices in auctions or collector exchanges. Now here's where things get interesting. Error coins. While no major varieties are officially documented for the 1971 50-cent, some error types have appeared on the market. These include off-center strikes, die cracks, and double rim edges. Such errors can add significant value, sometimes pushing a coin's worth into the hundreds of dollars depending on severity and demand. The early 1970s were a transformative time in Australian coinage, with the country transitioning fully to decimal currency. The 1966 silver round 50-1 coin had already been withdrawn due to silver content. By 1971, Australians had fully adjusted to the cupronickel version, making this coin part of a new financial era. Coins from this era have both historical and nostalgic value. Interestingly, Australian 50-cent coins have gained international recognition due to their large size and sharp design. Compared to other world coins, the 197150 cent is larger than a US half-dollar and more complex in shape. It has even been featured in international auctions and collector sites, where coins in mint condition have sold for up to $70 USD or more. For aspiring numismatists or coin hunters, finding a 1971 50-cent in your change may be rare but not impossible. Always check your old coin jars and bank rolls. If you plan to invest, focus on slabbed coins graded by PCGS or NGC. These authenticated coins provide assurance and are easier to resell at a premium price. If you're considering selling your 1971 50-cent coin, explore options like eBay, Australia Downies Collectibles, and local coin shows. Make sure to compare listings and understand grading before setting your price. High-grade coins, or those with errors, do especially well in numismatic auctions where competition drives prices upward. To sum it up, the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just loose change. It's a piece of history with collector value. Whether you're in it for the hobby, the investment, or the thrill of the hunt, this coin deserves your attention. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you own this coin or found one recently. New videos on rare Australian coins drop every week. Stay tuned and keep collecting. 1979 was a politically stable year in Australia, but the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra continued refining their techniques and output. Coin collectors often overlook this year, assuming high mintage means low value. However, expert collectors know that hidden gems can still exist, particularly in coins with die cracks, off-center strikes, and other rare minting anomalies. These varieties often arise when dies begin to degrade or when rushed production leads to slight imperfections. The mintage for the 1979 50-cent coin was approximately 25.1 million pieces. All were produced by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. No known production was done at any other location, unlike some other years. These coins were issued into general circulation, meaning most examples found today will show signs of where there were no official proof versions released for this specific year. Although specimen strikes may exist, the metal composition was 75% copper and 25% nickel with no known compositional errors. However, coins struck on underweight or overweight blanks are known to surface occasionally at auctions. The obverse of the coin was designed by Arnold Machin, showcasing the young Queen Elizabeth II facing right, wearing a tiara. This design was standard from 1966 to 1984, making it common, but small differences in spacing, lettering, or die alignment can create collectible variants. Look carefully for double strikes, especially in the lettering around the Queen's portrait or on her neck and shoulder. These are highly sought after. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, depicts the Australian coat of arms featuring the kangaroo and emu. Details such as the feathers on the emu or the textures on the shield can reveal doubling or wear patterns that may indicate unique minting errors. Some collectors have noted subtle variations in the number of grass blades or spikes on the star. A die chip on the kangaroo's tail or a cut on the crown are known collectible errors for this year. Among the most valuable 1979 50-cent coins are those with mint errors. Examples include 1. Off-center strikes 5 to 20%. 2. Clipped blankets. 3. Double die obverse. 4. Cut on reverse star. 5. Die crack through the coat of arms. 6. Rotated dies. 7. Struck through foreign material. 8. Weak strikes with ghosting. 9. Broad struck coins. 10. Misaligned obverse reverse dies. Any of these errors could increase a coin's value to $50, $500, depending on condition and severity. For a standard circulated 1979 50-cent coin, expect a value of around $1, $3 AUD. In uncirculated mint state, condition values can climb to $10, $20. Autumn S65 or higher specimens, particularly those certified by PCGS or NGC, have sold for $40, $75. AUD era coins can reach up to $500 plus. Odd at auctions, especially those with clear off-center strikes or double die varieties. Keep in mind that eye appeal, luster, and die condition heavily affect grading and price. To identify a valuable 1979 50-cent coin, examine the edges, designs, and overall strike. Use a 10x magnifying loupe to inspect for doubling or fine cracks. Also weigh the coin. A standard piece should weigh 15.55 grams. If it's significantly under or over, it could be struck on a wrong planchet. Look out for rotated reverses by flipping the coin top to bottom. If the reverse is not aligned, that's a valuable mint error. Though not the rarest coin in the series, collector demand for Australian 50-1 coins from the 1970s is growing. A double die obverse 1979 recently sold for $275 odd. Another with a cut on the kangaroo's tail went for $310 odd. A complete uncirculated roll of 20 coins fetched $380 AUD in an online auction. Graded examples in PCGS holders consistently outperform raw coins by 30 to 50%. This reflects growing demand from international buyers and numismatic investors, so the humble 1979 Australian 50-cent coin might just be worth a second look. While most are worth face value or slightly above, hidden treasures lie in error coins, high grades, and unique varieties. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, always check your loose change. You never know when you'll find a coin worth hundreds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more rare coin discoveries from Australia and around the world. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. The 198350 cent coin is made of copper nickel and weighs 15.55 grams, with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters and 12 flat edges. Also known as dodecagonal shape, the obverse features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, while the reverse showcases the Australian coat of arms by Stuart Devlin. This design has remained a symbol of Australia's strength, pride, and unity for decades, making it a recognizable and enduring part of Australian numismatics. In 1983, around 49.4 million 50-cent coins were minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. That sounds like a lot, but here's the twist: very few of these coins remain in top condition today, and some were never released into general circulation. Collectors actively seek high-grade examples, especially in circulated or proof coins, which can command significantly higher prices. If you find a 1983 coin with little to no wear, it might just be your lucky day. In average circulated condition, a 198350 cent coin is typically worth face value 50 cents. However, when it comes to coins in better grades extremely fine to uncirculated, the value can jump to $2 to $8 odd. This depends on the condition, surface shine, and eye appeal. Coins found in original rolls mint sets, or those stored well since 1983, may be in high demand from collectors. Coins graded by third-party services like PCGS or NGC can fetch $20 to $50 odd, or more, especially if they receive a grade of MS65 or higher. The premium grows based on rarity in top condition. A perfect coin with sharp details, no scratches, and brilliant luster is a standout in any collection, so if you have a sealed coin set from 1983, you might want to get it appraised or graded. Rare error coins from 1983 can fetch serious money. These include off-center strikes, double dies, and planchette errors. One notable type is the clipped planchette error, where part of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting fault. Such coins can be worth $100 AUD or more depending on severity and demand. Always check both sides of your coin. Under good lighting you might just spot a hidden gem. The Royal Australian Mint also issued special proof sets and mint sets in 1983. These contain perfectly struck coins with mirror-like finishes intended for collectors. The 50-cent coin in these sets is often found in flawless condition, adding great value to the set as a whole. These sets are often sold online or at auctions for $30 to $100 odd, depending on condition and completeness. Interest in Australian pre-2000 coins has grown significantly over the past decade, driven by younger collectors and online marketplaces. As demand for historical decimal coins increases, so does the value of high-grade 1983 50-cent pieces, with social media influencers and YouTube creators shining a spotlight on Australian coin collecting. Coins that were once overlooked are now gaining traction and rising in value. When evaluating your coin, look at key factors: sharpness of strike, any unique damage or error, mint luster, and lack of scratches. Compare it with photos from online auctions or coin catalogs like Renix or Krause's. If you're unsure, join Facebook, numismatic groups, or consult a reputable coin dealer to get an accurate appraisal. So while the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin may not always be worth hundreds, specific versions and conditions can fetch impressive prices, especially error coins and high-grade proof or mint set examples. Check your old change or coin collections. You might already own a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe now for more Australian coin value breakdowns, mint secrets, and collector tips every week. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. The 1986 50-cent coin shares the standard specifications of Australian half dollars post 1969. It is dodecagonal, 12-sided, made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 15.55 grams and measuring 31.65 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse is Queen Elizabeth II as portrayed by artist Raphael Makloff, a design used from 1985 to 1998. The reverse depicts the traditional Australian coat of arms, but 1986 was not a circulation year for this coin, making it a collector's issue only, not found in everyday change. Here's the interesting part: the 1986 Australian 50-cent coin was not released for general circulation. Instead, it was exclusively minted for collectors and featured in official mint and proof coin sets by the Royal Australian Mint. So if you ever find a 1986 50C in your change, that's a big red flag. It may be damaged or counterfeit, or it could be someone accidentally spending a collector coin. The total mintage for the 1986 50-cent coin was 151,118 for the proof sets and around 222,000 for the uncirculated mint sets. These were part of commemorative sets sold by the Royal Australian Mint, beautifully packaged and often purchased by serious collectors. These mint and proof coins were never meant for everyday use, so their condition is generally superior, making grading a crucial factor in their value today. Let's talk money. As of 2025, a proof 1986 50-cent coin in pristine condition can sell for around $15 to $40 AUD, depending on the original packaging and if it's graded. The uncirculated mint set versions often sell for $10 to $25 AUD. If part of a full 1986 mint or proof set, complete kits can fetch $40 100 AUD, especially if still sealed. Loose or damaged coins without packaging generally fetch less, usually under $10 unless they're in near mint condition. The value of your 198650-1 coin depends on several key factors. Condition is number one. Coins that are uncirculated or proof quality fetch the highest prices. Packaging is another. Collectors love original Royal Australian Mint boxes and certificates. Grading by third-party services like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase resale value. Lastly, errors and rare variants, although very few are known, can boost the coin's price substantially if verified. While no officially recognized major errors exist for the 1986 50-cent coin, die cracks, planchet flaws, or struck-through errors in these low mintage, high-quality issues can be extremely valuable. If you think you found one with an unusual marking, double rim off-center strike, or missing design details, it's worth sending it for professional appraisal. In the numismatic world, rare errors in proof coins are incredibly collectible, and sometimes command prices over $500 odd. Even though it's not a rare coin by mintage numbers alone, the 198650-1 coin remains highly desirable among collectors due to its non-circulating status and inclusion in collectible sets. It represents a period when the Royal Australian Mint focused on high-quality, presentation-worthy sets that appealed to both new and seasoned collectors. Holding onto one of these coins today keeps you connected to a pivotal era in Australia's coinage history. Thinking of selling your 1986 50-cent coin? Listed on reputable platforms like eBay, Australia, Facebook Marketplace, or even local coin shows. Always provide clear photos including obverse, reverse edge, and packaging if available. If you're buying, beware of fakes or low-grade coins being sold at inflated prices. Always ask for proof of authenticity, especially for proof coins, and compare prices across recent sold listings. In conclusion, the 1986 Australian 50-cent coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a collectible treasure from a year when circulation didn't see this coin at all. Whether you're holding a shiny proof coin or a whole mint set, its value lies in rarity, condition, and presentation. And if you're passionate about Aussie coins, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and tap the bell icon so you never miss out on more rare coin deep dives. Share in the comments if you own this coin or any from the 1980s. We'd love to hear your stories. The Australian 50-cent coin has always been a key piece of Australia's currency system. The 1999 50-cent coin is particularly interesting because of the way it was minted. The coin was produced by the Royal Australian Mint in response to the nation's need for coins to represent the decimal currency system, which was introduced in 1966. The 1999 coin features the traditional 50-cent design, but with certain unique aspects that collectors value. In this year, over 100 million of these coins were minted, and the Royal Australian Mint used a standard cupronickel alloy. The design of the 1999 50-cent coin is distinctive, with the obverse side showcasing the famous portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank broadly. The reverse side of the coin, however, is where things get truly interesting. It features the iconic Australian coat of arms representing the nation's heritage and its animal symbols, the kangaroo and emu. This design has remained on the 50-cent coin for many years, making it a recognizable part of Australia's numismatic history. While the 199950-cent coin was minted in large quantities, it's important to understand how rarity and condition affect its value. Most of these coins were put into circulation, and as a result they aren't considered extremely rare. However, some 1999 coins, particularly those with specific minting errors or unique characteristics, are much harder to find. This includes coins with unusual dies or those with minting defects that can increase their value in the eyes of collectors. Even the coin's condition plays a significant role in determining its worth. The value of any coin is heavily influenced by its condition, and this is where coin grading becomes essential. Coins are usually graded on a scale from good to mint state, with higher grades being more valuable. For the 199950-cent coin, a coin in near mint or uncirculated condition can fetch a higher price than one that has been in circulation for years. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved coins, so if you happen to find a 1999 50-cent in great shape, it could be worth more than its face value. Now let's talk about the current market value of the 1999 50-cent coin. In general, these coins are worth around $1 to $2 AUD in average circulated condition. However, if the coin is in mint or uncirculated condition, the value can increase significantly. For special edition versions, proof coins, or those with minting errors, the value could rise to $10 or even higher depending on demand. It's also worth noting that certain years or commemorative versions of the 50-cent coin might see a higher value in the future. For the more dedicated collectors, error coins are a fascinating aspect of the 1999 50-cent coin. Errors occur during the minting process and can result in misprints, Double strikes or incorrect edge lettering. Some error coins are highly sought after by collectors as they are considered unique or rare. If you have a 1999 50-cent coin with any sort of visible minting error, be sure to check its market value, as it could potentially increase its worth by a significant margin. If you're looking to start a collection or add the 199950-cent coin to your collection, there are several strategies you can use. First, always focus on condition and avoid coins that are heavily damaged or worn down. Next, consider looking for coins that are part of special sets or commemorative editions. These tend to be more valuable in the long run. Finally, keep an eye on auctions or reputable dealers who specialize in Australian coins, as they often have access to rare specimens that you might not find easily. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it can also be a smart investment over time. The value of certain coins like the 1999 50-cent coin can increase due to scarcity and demand, while the 199950-cent may not be worth hundreds of dollars right now. Its value could rise over the years. Investing in well-maintained rare or error coins could prove to be a rewarding experience. Remember, the key to investing in coins is to have patience and focus on acquiring coins that hold historical significance or have unique features. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at the 1999 Australian 50-cent coin, from its history and design to its rarity and value. We hope this video has given you valuable insights into this coin, whether you're a beginner or an advanced collector. Understanding the significance of the 1999 50-cent coin is an essential part of your numismatic journey. Make sure to check your spare change, as you might just find one of these little treasures. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more great coin-related content.